Pause. Play. Hey you, if you're receiving this message right here, right now, trust that the universe is using me as a tool to deliver this message to you guys. And I want you to know that right here, right now, in this present moment, you were meant to receive this message. My friend, listen, you have been programmed. From since you were small, from since you were born into this world, they programmed you. They programmed you to suit their cause, to benefit a world that is filled of greed, to benefit a world that is ego-based. We live in the Matrix. It is real. The movie The Matrix, it wasn't just a film. It was actually a documentary. Time to wake up, Trinity. Time to wake up, Neil. Good day, everybody. Peace, love, and harmony to you all. I am Peacekeeper. And I'm out here in the heart of nature. Just raising my frequency. Feels so good to be right here, right now. To share with you, the person receiving this message, yet another powerful, inspirational, motivational, high vibrational message today. And you definitely want to stay tuned until the end of this one. Before I start off and go even further, can someone say it with me? I know it's like a routine check, right? What are you grateful for? Ask yourself that question. It's like I said, I'll say this every day because this is the best way to live. This helps you to stay humble. This helps us to stay in appreciation for the simplest of things in life. Simplicity is the key. Simplicity. Being thankful just for the air that we breathe. Being thankful for the ability to see. Being thankful for our strength. Being thankful for our health. Health is wealth. Being thankful. Giving thanks every day. In every way. Not overlooking any situation. Not overlooking the roof that's over my head. Not overlooking the water that is in my stomach. Yeah, I'm fasting these days a lot. The bananas that I eat, that's all I eat in for the past, few days. Just being grateful. I live this lifestyle of gratitude. I don't just talk gratitude. No, I live this gratitude. You all see me coming out here shining bright every day, right? Shining bright like a diamond. Because it's my choice. I choose to appreciate all the challenges in my life. Regardless of how tough it is at times. No. I balance back myself, even self I waver to feel a little bit fall flat on my face. And I use that failure, I use that as a stepping stone. Because guess what? I'm grateful for my failures. I'm grateful for them. So I want you to know, if your life challenging, if things are a little tough, just be grateful. Because that automatically shifts you into a higher frequency. Hey, gratitude is the highest form of wealth. Gratitude is the highest form of abundance. Now I can go on and on and on about gratitude, guys. Like I can make a whole video about gratitude. But hey, let's dive in now to how they have programmed you. Well, you see, for starters, they studied the human brain's function. The only how the matrix can control you is through controlling your mind. And this is why I talk so much about dissolving the ego. This is why I talk so much about losing your mind and coming to your senses. What is your senses? The heart, the way you feel, your feelings is your senses. Your eyes, what do you see? That's your senses. What do you hear? That's your senses. What can you taste? That's your senses. Breath, that's your senses. And this is why I always say anything or any problem or issue that you may be having, simple breathing technique pulls you right into the present moment. It focuses you in this present moment. This is why I practice breathing every day. I breathe and I meditate for at least an hour every day. A half an hour if I have a high pace day, with a lot of things to do. But really and truly, this is how you see through the illusions and break the programmings from the matrix, being in the present. Now, that being said, how do they program us? Using the mind yet again, with a lot of predictive programming. Using the environment, example. They pulled us out of our natural habitat, our natural environment, which now disconnected us from Mother Nature. So, which lowered our vibrational frequency and which also put our gifts, our natural abilities, our natural senses on a low. This is why they always promote, staying in city-like environments. They always promote that. They always putting in the movies like, the lavish lifestyle is the way to go. They use these movies, they use these tools to create a predictive programming that controls the masses. So even though you may be aware, you may not be awake, because you find yourself feeling like if, that is the way that you have to go. That is the only how that you can survive. And I'm here to say to you, that system is crashing. It's burning. And when it's finished burning down to the ground and there's nothing else to consume, what's going to happen? It's going to consume itself. So I say to you, if you're receiving this message, you need to get out of that program. You need to get out of that system. You see, I spend so much of my time right here, right now, in my present reality, focusing more on what I'm creating. I'm focusing more on what I am genuinely passionate about. What it is that I really love to do. Hey, I'm going out there and doing what I gotta do to build me. I spend majority of my time out here in the heart of nature doing the inner work. I'm pretty healed already. Really. I'm pretty much in my best, one of my best states. But I could only get better. I know I could always get better. So this is why I keep improving in any way that I can, because hey, this is a climb. And on this climb, on healing, on this climb, on doing the inner work, breaking subconscious programming, reprogramming your mind, it ain't easy. So this is why, because I know how they program us by their predictive programmings, I use discernment in a time like this. Like, majority of what I intake is things that are positive to build me, it's things that are positive to help inspire me, to inspire you. But that doesn't mean that I don't intake any negativity. No. I listen to negative stuff also to know what's going on in the matrix. To know what is their plan, what is their next move. I use discernment. But the thing with it is, let's say 70% of my focus is on me. 70%. Because I'm not self-centered or egotistical. No. I do think about others. I do have a mentality of why it is happening, Or why isn't it happening the way that it should be happening, where equality is being you know promoted the most. But I also allow the universe to do what it has to do, because I know I have no control over that. Every day I come out here to help others. Every day, this is the mere fact of why I create these messages, to help you as I also help myself. Because as I teach, I'm also teaching me. These videos, these messages are reprogramming my subconscious mind. So I am fully aware of what it is that I am saying to you guys. Because the same thing that I'm dishing out for you, I'm dishing it out for me too. So I rewatch these messages, I rewatch what it is that I'm saying, because I know what I'm saying is a programming, and what I know, and I know that when I say this, it will play off in my reality also. So this is why I am selective with what I listen to, and I'm also selective with what I am sharing with you. This is how I also reprogram my subconscious mind. This is how I also tap in to even more growth in my life. But with me, it's not all about the money. I see a lot of people right now programmed from since they're small to chase after money. What sense does it make having a whole set of money and no time to spend it? No time to enjoy what you have worked so hard for. This is why money for me is always in the backlash, the backseat. I can go into the matrix and make a lot of money, but guess what? What that does, I'm just feeding their system. I'm just feeding their slavery-based system. So this is why I allow money to come to me. I allow the universe to lead me in the right direction. I allow the universe to supply me with my needs, because I've been chosen to do this mission. And if I am constantly working in a matrix system, I won't be able to do this mission the way that I'm doing it now, especially effectively and efficiently as I am. What is meant for you will be for you. I live by that code, I live by that law, because really and truly, what the matrix has done is put you into a state where you gotta chase for their things, and only if you get them things, then you'll feel good, you'll feel happy. I understand what it is to be happy. Being grateful is happiness. Being in peace is happiness. That's the highest form of wealth. Being in tune to your love is happiness, the highest form of wealth. But what they did is they teach us a backward way, that having a whole set of things is wealth. Having a whole set of things is love. Have you ever realized this? No, this is me. At time, I was working towards something. Working towards, saving up my money to get a PS4. And while saving up to get a PS4, I work, and I get it. And when I get the PS4, it feel good when I first got it. Then over time, it was like, alright, what's next? Lost appreciation for it. Also had issues where it was like I was on it a little too much too. Back in the days I was a gamer. So it caused a lot of issues in my relationship also. So yet again, it was a distraction created by the matrix to keep me from the present moment. And this is what I started to realize: so much distractions that the matrix uses to program us to live in an artificial reality, when life is happening right here, right now. And this is my movie. Like, this is the best place to be. This is where you experience life. Just moving your thumbs is an experience in life. This is how they programmed a lot of us. I love those video games too, but I understand now fully whatever it is you consume is consuming you. This is why I'm very selective now. I'm focused more on living my reality, like living my life. And it's in living your life, whatever it is that you do today, whatever it is that you consume today, is what your mind consumes and what plays off in your reality. Predictive programming. Hence why the movie 2012, back in the when it talked about COVID, and then boom, COVID came 2020. Exact same thing that was going on in the movie played off in real life. Collective manifesting, collective programming also. This is why using discernment in a time like this is so important, because any minute, any second, you can be thrown off if you're not present. This is why I practice presence every day, and this is why I talk about being present, because it's only in being present is where you can reprogram your subconscious mind. It's only in being present. Like, you need to constantly be consciously aware of what it is that you're focusing on. What is it? How is it beneficial to you in any way, form, or fashion? These are the questions you need to ask yourself. And you see, when discerning what to watch, what is the go-to of why you're consuming the information? What you're looking for. Always know exactly what you're looking for, because you see this thing called technology, this thing called Google, these algorithms, all of these things are things that they're using to program you. YouTube has an algorithm, Google has an algorithm, TikTok has an algorithm, Facebook has an algorithm. All of them has algorithms. So whatever it is that you're spending your time on the most is what they are using to program you. So if you're watching a lot of negativity, you're watching a lot of violence, hey, that's what will show up in your algorithm. The type of music you're listening to, that's what will show up in your algorithm. And these type of things, if it's not what you truly want for you, or what it is that you selected for you, then it will continue to program you and be in control of you. And most of our programmings that we have right now came from our parents, who has also been programmed. And this is how the cycle keeps repeating itself, because we keep listening to what our parents tell us to do. We keep listening to what other people say to do. And this is, yet again, as it brings me back into the present moment, listen to people, like, take perspectives and keep an open mind. Lose judgment. But my friend, you need to always have the last say. Like, you need to trust yourself like never before. Like, I listen to a lot of highly awakened individuals, but I take what I need to take for them that resonates the most with me, and I implement in my life. If it doesn't make sense to me, if it doesn't resonate with me, I'm not listening to it. I'm not. If it's not helping me, I ain't got time for it. I don't. Yeah, real strict, real discipline, and I'm very consistent on this. So I want you to know, in reprogramming your subconscious mind, in breaking free from those programmings, consistency is the key. Like, it's not a 1 day thing, it's not a 2 day thing, it's not a 3 day thing. It's a lifestyle. This climb, this race is not for everybody. And this race is not for the swift. Only the fittest of the fittest will survive this. Like, we're living in the times right now where the old, which is the matrix, is coming to an end. And the new world is being built right now. It's already here. It has already been here. There's a lot of highly awakened people already on this timeline, on this vibrational frequency. This is why I take it so, seriously every day too. Raising the frequency. Staying in alignment. Making sure that I'm always tuned in. Tuned into the present moment. But again, I'll use my analytical mind, because that's the mind where I'll be planning out for the future, or planning out for what to do, where's the next steps that I want to take, and I continue doing that. But really, majority of my time is being present. Like, being present has kept me in a way where I'm constantly creative. I'm constantly doing, and not just thinking, I'm doing what I had to do. You know, and that is the way that I really and truly have programmed my subconscious mind to be present so that I can do more and talk less. You know, a lot of people have been programmed to talking. Example, right here in Trinidad, like a guy just stopped me, to talk about a woman park she car, or if I know a red woman who park she car there. You wanna know why she park she car there, or where she going, or what she like. What you wanna know all of that for? What she doing and she doing? Somebody robbing she, somebody breaking into the car, what? You just wanna know who car is that, why they park the car there? Like, in this system, we've been programmed to focus way too much on what other people's doing with their lives. Like, we've been programmed that way, especially here in Trinidad, like focusing on what everybody else doing, focusing on everything outside of what's going on with us. And this is why, yet again, as I say, most of my focus is on myself. I will study what's going on out there, I would think about others in that way, but majority of my focus is on myself. Because I know what I give to myself, I give to others. So as I share this with myself, I share this with you, I know this helps you too. And this makes me feel so good to come out here knowing that, hey, somebody gonna watch this, somebody gonna receive this, and it's going to blow their mind. It's going to raise their vibrational frequency. It's going to wake them up to something that they may not have been aware of. So I stay consistent with this every day. And this is how the universe uses me as a tool, because the universe know I'm gonna get up and raise the frequency every day. And I know to myself also that, hey, I'm guided and protected in every way. I trust in the process, I trust in the universe every day. So I want you to know, taking the leap of faith, yet again, is not an easy thing. Branching out from the matrix is not an easy thing. But don't you not see the matrix burning? Don't you not see the lies are being blatantly shown to you right in front of you? Like, why choose to still follow a system that is lying to you? Why choose to feed a system your energy, especially when you have realized that they have programmed you? Because I know you, the person receiving this message, know that you have been programmed. Like, you have been programmed. So why follow the same programs? Why not put in the work to break those programmings, to create new for you? But yet again, as I started earlier on, whatever you consume is consuming you. So I say to you, spend more time creating. Spend more time creating than you do consuming. Spend more time creating. Because at least, my friend, that coming from you. At least it coming from what you are genuinely passionate about, and not what somebody else wants you to do. Not what somebody else is trying to program you to do. No. Coming from you. Use discernment. What is discernment? The ability to judge well. I talked about this yesterday in how to know if someone has good intentions. Observe without judgment. Observe. Become the observer. And don't let nobody inflict any doubt when you see the truth. No. Don't. See, when you know, hey, and you see that, don't let them flip it around. Because countless times that has happened to me. Countless times I saw the truth and I was like, what? Nah, I doubt myself. And then boom, a mass come in, and you see now a completely different story or a different side of what they were saying before. Like, use discernment, because a lot of people in the matrix right now who are programmed doesn't even realize that they are programmed, by the way. So they are just constantly spewing subconscious programmings, living on subconscious programmings daily. So you gotta be aware of somebody who's highly awake, somebody who's actually consciously aware and in tuned with the present moment and in tuned to the now. How do you also know this when somebody is in tune to the now? What are their constant thoughts? Are they always focused on somebody else? Like, always focus on somebody else. What are they creating? Yet again, what are they creating? Do they always bring up something from the past? Are they always living in the past? If they're always living in the past, because they're always living in the head. If they're always living in the head, it's because they're always living in the ego, which is a state where you're unconscious, like you're not even aware what's going on. No. So I say to you, this is how easy it is to know if someone is consistently being conscious, consistently being in tune to the now, to the here and now. Very simple, easy way. Use discernment in a time like this. And you got to keep discerning. Like every day. Every day you got to keep doing it. This is how you get better at it. I wasn't like this all the time. No. No, I could just come and I could just say, hey, pause, play, go. I could just be now, because it's like, I realize also that presence is not something that you go looking for. Like, after doing all of this reprogramming, or after doing all this cleaning and cleansing, I realized that, hey, presence is something that we already are. We just need to realize that that beingness is already here. That we are already that. Just be yourself. That's presence. It's just that easy, but we've been programmed yet again to always wear a mask, always try to people please, always try to fit in, which pulled us away from our true authentic selves, which pulled us away from the truth of who we are. Oh, now we gotta realign to that. And we need to always be present to see when those subconscious programmings are coming up. I am constantly checking myself. Every day. I am constantly dissolving my ego every day. But I want you to know this. Ain't nobody out there perfect. I'm not perfect. Hell no, I'm not. That's why I don't try to be. If I make a mistake, I make a mistake. That's again, it's a stepping stone to improvement. This is why I am growing every day. Mentally, physically, and spiritually. Tune in. Tune in. Like, dive in. Dive deep into it. If you're receiving this message. Reprogram your subconscious mind. You choose what you choose to consume. Like, you selectively handpick where you see yourself wanting to be in the future. The way you choose to be, like the vision you have for you, and select those who you know will only inspire you to become that way. Not inflict doubt, not inflict fear, not inflict, any type of negativity towards what it is that you are bringing forth. That being said, hey, me on the other hand, I understand how to alchemize, so you have to take steps. Learn to alchemize too, because not everything that is negative is seen as bad for me. No, there are some things I'll blatantly stay away from, but in my reality, there is really and truly no negative or positive. Being honest with you guys, this is how I also combat any type of negativity that comes around. I always look for the positive in it. Always look for the positive. But for someone starting off, you gotta limit the negativity as much as possible. Like, stay away from it as much as possible until you have that subconscious mind programmed to the way that you choose for yourself. And now you can dive back into the negativity now to actually cultivate and alchemize what's going on in the negativity. Example, in my music, a lot of times someone may be stirring shit up around me, and I just focus on my music. I take all the energy that they send my way, and I just pour it out in my music in a positive way, because this helps me to stay in tune with me. Like, I could care less what they're doing. I could care less about what they're saying, because I just focus on me. Allow no one to distract you and shift your focus also in a time like that while you're reprogramming the subconscious mind, because it's like I said, it takes 5 seconds for you to be thrown off. 5 seconds. But yet again, as you bounce back, gratitude, step up again to the plate and just keep going. Doesn't matter how long it take, just keep going. And one day, I'm telling you, it will just click like, damn, the subconscious program's here now. The way you programmed yourself to be. Everything is a program. Selectively handpick and choose what it is that you want to be programmed to. Your choice. It's all your choice. Your life is your choice. Happiness is a choice. Your love is your choice. Who do you choose to give your love to? That's the question. Ask yourself, what's the reason? Ask yourself, how is it going to help you grow in more love for yourself? Or is it going to actually drain your love? This is why I selectively handpick now who I am sharing my love with. Like, you made it down this far, I'm saying to you, protect your energy. Like, protect it, protect it, protect it. Become the protector of it. You know? Trust no one unless they show you who they are. Unless they reveal to you who they are, don't trust them. Don't. I am Peacekeeper. And I hope you guys enjoyed this message today. I hope this message inspired you in some way, form, or fashion. Hey, I hope that kept your mind clicking and ticking. Hey, be aware. Stay aware. Break those subconscious programmings. I'm out, guys. Until tomorrow. Have a beautiful, wonderful, magical, majestic day.